Collective, what's the deal? This is gonna be a real quick. I wanted to tap into the energy real quick because my hands is clammy, and I was just chilling. Messing with my cats. You know, showing some love and affection to my cats and shit. And then I came out my room. Excuse me. I came out my room, and I was like, why do I feel nervous? Why are my hands clammy? There's no reason for my hands to be clammy. My hands has been clammy for a good little while right now, and I thought it was because I was drinking some coffee. You know, when you have a hot cup of coffee and shit, but that's not it. I stopped. My coffee finished a little while ago. So I'm feeling a nervous energy. So I want to tap into that real quick, and I'm gonna use the tarot. I'm doing it grayed out. I'm doing this grayed out because I am not camera ready. So I want to tap into this energy real quick. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Light attribute only. Please provide me with an insight. Can we tap into this energy that I am feeling? I might remove the thing so y'all can see the cards. So give me a second. Give me a second, because I don't really like to do blacked out messages. So let me get my stuff together real quick. Let me find a headband or a head wrap or something. I'm still not going to be in the camera like that, but I want to remove it so I can show the cards. Yeah. But yeah, man, so I feel like a nervous energy in my energy, so we're going to tap into it. Like I said, this is going to be short. I'm going to try to make this under 20 minutes. I'm trying to do something else today. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, attribute only, please provide me with some insight. Let's see the energy real quick. Can you please provide me with some information about this energy that I am feeling? Spirits, what's going on with this energy that I'm feeling? Oh, we got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Something is going back to somebody. Something is returning back. Something is slowing down for someone. That's why I could be feeling the nervousness. Somebody's going through some type of fighting. All right, arrows of jealousy. Somebody's dealing with some type of internal issues. They're fighting within themselves. They're going through some type of fight. Somebody is nervous because they're dealing with some type of problem. Something's going back to them. Whether this is my energy or collective energy, there's something that's returning back. Some type of chaos, a lot of delays. Somebody that's trying to resist a circumstance or an outcome. Yeah, somebody like, so the feeling that I'm feeling is somebody's nervous because there's some type of delays, obstacles that they're dealing with this Eight of Wands energy. A King of Wands energy is in the Knight of Wands. These two cards just flipped out, yeah? So I'm on point with the feeling that I'm feeling. There's a King of Wands energy that's burdened. They're nervous. They're overwhelmed. They're in the Knight of Wands. Oh, shit. 10 of Wands behind that. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Yep. So this nervousness energy that I'm feeling is the King of Wands energy. This is a fire sign that's nervous. They in the Nine of Wands energy collective, and they're feeling very stressed out. They were causing a lot of adversity. This was their last stand to do something. They were very determined to do something, and it was their last stand, and now they're going through delays and obstacles. Whatever was their last stand, they are going through obstacles now, this King of Wands energy. And they're stressed and overwhelmed in a Nine of Wands. So this is the energy that I was feeling with this nervousness feeling. My hands was clammy. And I'm like, there's no reason why my hands should be fucking sweaty and clammy. I'm not doing nothing. I'm chilling. I'm watching videos. I'm even watching readings. I'm watching regular ass videos, random videos, you know, just to kill the time. Till I get myself together. So this person is going through some type of opposition. They're in a struggle right now because they decided to come up against you or come up against an energy, and they lost. Somebody could be getting fired from a job or have some type of case that's getting adjourned, and they in the 10 of Wands. 9, 10 of Wands. We got 9, 10. So now the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. They in the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands energy. Somebody's really stressed out. Really feeling burdened. They're feeling very oppressed from their money. So somebody is not gaining any success in what they were doing because they were very false. They were a liar. They were pretending. They were counterfeit. They were wearing the disguise. They were being deceitful. And because they were being deceitful, something has been put to a pause. Stifled, stuck, delayed. Something's being delayed and they can't move forward. 6 of Swords in the reverse. They're unable to move forward. They're unable to proceed. So that's the nervousness that I was feeling. Someone has just been put to a stop. A King of Wands energy has been put to a stop, a complete stop. They having a lot of responsibilities. They have to take accountability for something. They're under a lot of strain and they got a lot of obligations and heaviness because they're unable to move forward. They're stuck. And they're trying to avoid some type of truth. They're resisting the truth. They're stuck. They feel like paralyzed. Or somebody could be paralyzed. Yeah, opposition, opposition, and opposition. Somebody's facing a lot of opposition, this King of Wands energy. Yeah, because they was in a Knight of Swords energy. They was causing adversity. They was causing problems. Somebody was trying to come in and swiftly to do something. Yeah, somebody is unable with this 6 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Somebody has been stopped from coming towards you or from proceeding something. Somebody has been put to a stop with this Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords looking like it's, yeah, somebody has been stopped from moving forward. They've been stopped. Yeah, they got to walk away from the situation. And they're heartbroken. 3 of Swords. This Emperor that's in the reverse. And their 9 of Cups is in the reverse. Their 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, they're upset because they got to move away from the situation. They upset because their 9 of Cups and their fucking foundation is in the reverse. This Empress in the reverse. They're mad that they got to move away. They can't proceed forward when it comes to attacking you, collective. This King of Wands energy. That's in the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, because they can't move forward when it comes to trying to attack you, bring some type of adversity to you. They got an 8 of Cups in the situation. They really got to walk away from the situation. And they're heartbroken because of this. They're heartbroken because now their 9 of Cups and their 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Their foundation and their money. Their pocket is empty and they're losing their foundation. Because you found the strength, collective, you're not in this 10 of Wands. So because you found your strength and you're not in this 10 of Wands, somebody's unable to collaborate with whatever they were doing. They're unable to seek advice or collaborate with a magician. They're unable to collaborate or seek advice from a magician. Because you have the strength. You have the strength, collective, the courage. When it comes to them putting these 10 swords in the back, you're not burdened. You're not overwhelmed. Yeah, you're balanced. And your Ace of Cups is getting filled. You're balanced. And your cups are still being filled. You're not in the 10 of Swords. So they are unable to put you in this 10 of Swords energy. Yeah, a High Priestess in the reverse. That's currently in the 5 of Pentacles. And they're unable to celebrate with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. They can no longer stand their ground with the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this Hierophant in the reverse. Star in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yo. They no more celebrating. They're homeless. They're going to be homeless. They're about to lose their foundation. They're going to be in poverty. This is the High Priestess, Emperor, Star, Hierophant in the reverse. That's crazy. The Hierophant in the reverse, the Star in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. These are all cards. High Arcana cards. These are all people who have some type of title. These 4 people have some type of title. All this energy right here, the Star, Hierophant, Emperor, and High Priestess in the reverse. This is somebody that is not spiritual at all. They only know surface level, book smart. The Emperor in reverse. They feel like they've been tricked. They feel like you tricked them. This is the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor reverse. They're not a real Emperor. They wanna-be Emperor, High Priestess in the reverse. You got the Star in the reverse. So they was they was trying to steal from you, treason. So somebody was being deceitful. Okay, they're not fruitful in any way. And then you got the Hierophant in the reverse, which signifies a church. This represents church, a religious structure, somebody who's religious. A building, religious people, a church people. A couple as well, a group of people. This has to do with, and you somebody who has a good understanding about something. And somebody's weak. This is a society, collective. I'm not even going to say it might be a church. But this is some type of society. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Magician, King of Wands. This is about a King of Wands. There's a part of some type of society. And all these people... all these hierarchy people, the Hierophant, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Star, they all in the fucking reverse. And they can no longer stand their ground. They had a lot of wishful thinking and planning, and they don't have any options. That 7 of Cups is in the reverse. because they had a fear of risk. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't want to let go of something. They were holding on to something that wasn't theirs. And now, because of fear, some type of fear of risk, resisting to change, refusing to change. So somebody's nervous. What's this? So somebody's nervous because their Two of Cups is in the reverse. A marriage, divorce. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse, coming right back out. We start with the Eight of Wands and we're going to finish it. I'm not going to pull no more cards. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse because there's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Wands energy, along with the Hierophant in the reverse, Star in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse, and a High Priestess in the reverse. Because they're in the Eight of Wands in the reverse. They're going through obstacles and delays. They're having money problems, might be homeless. They're losing their foundation. They were unable to come in and attack you. They were trying to get away with the Six of Swords to move away, change residencies or something. And they were unable to move forward. And they have to walk away from the situation, and they're brokenhearted. Because now their foundation is in reverse. Oh, I forgot. We have the Empress in reverse too. I just realized that. You got the Empress and Emperor in the reverse. That's crazy. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas in the reverse. 5. The Empress and the Emperor in the reverse. High Priestess, the Star in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the reverse. These are people who have money, who have a foundation, who have some type of something. They're losing their foundation. Whoever these people are, they're mad and they're nervous because they're about to be in the Five of Pentacles. They don't know what it is to be in the Five of Pentacles. These people right here, the Emperor and Empress, the High Priestess in the reverse, the Hierophant energy, the Society, King of Wands energy, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and also the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't know how to be in five. They ain't never been in the Five of Pentacles, ever. They about to be, they nervous because they about to lose everything. That's why I feel the nervousness. And they cannot stand their ground no more. They're unable to celebrate. Because they're in this 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands energy. I'm telling you, their Two of Cups is in the reverse. They're not getting anything. 7 of Cups in the reverse. They're not receiving anything. All that they thought, all those options that they thought they had, they don't have nothing. Even their freaking relationship in the reverse. These people are about to lose everything. Whoever they are, they're about to lose everything. 9 of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. I don't have to lie. 2 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. They're about to lose everything. Their foundation, everything. And they're going to be in the 5 of Pentacles. You watching me? You nervous? Huh? Because you didn't like my video. So you a troll. You be watching me for a minute. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. They're about to be in this 2 of Pentacles energy. Because they're Queen of Cups in the reverse. They're not caring, loving, kind. They were unable to 7 of Swords you. You got the Queen of Wands and then the King of Swords in the reverse. This Queen of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles, they're not loving, caring, kind. They're about to be juggling and struggling. Juggling and struggling. King of Wands They were unable to Seven of Swords, a Queen of Wands energy, or Queen of Wands energy was unable to Seven of Swords you. You got the King of Swords in the reverse as well with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody that they were being paid. They could have been being paid by this King of Swords now that's in the reverse. Because they look like the same person. They look like the same person. So somebody was being paid by a King of Swords energy when this King of Swords energy is in the reverse. It's somebody that abuses their power. This King of Swords energy is an abuse of power, abuser of their power. They're being paid by a King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that has some type of position and power, an authoritative figure that's abusing their power. Collective, that is all she wrote. Somebody is nervous because they're losing their whole fucking foundation and they're about to be in the Five of Pentacles. Look, I just put the deck. This King of Wands energy. This King of Wands, King of Swords energy in the reverse is about to lose every fucking thing. And that's what I've picked up in my energy. You being liberated. This person was attacking you because they don't like that you at peace. Yeah, sabotage. They were trying to sabotage you. And now they're being humiliated. For this alchemy that they were doing. Wild card unknown. They don't know what's going to happen. Because they don't have a lot of unwanted opinions about you. Yeah, they thought they were too legit to quit with this gang stalking. Somebody smelled strange smell in your work community. They was doing something in your work community. Now they're reaping karmic cycles. A karmic woman. A lot of twisted stories. And they just been checkmate, collective. Like I said, they nervous. Meetings was held. These people are ignorant. They have shortened their life on earth. There was a lot of constructive criticism and they were stubborn. Doing this moon magic. Lacking common sense. Yeah, there was some type of settlement deadline. Now they're experiencing the wrath of God. And they caught a federal case. That's why they're nervous, collective. They caught a federal case. Now they feeling like sour apples. These wild witches that just got blindsided. Trying to make you look bad in the public, but you're protected. And they going outside. I tell you no lie. A storm is coming. They fumbled the bag. These peeping toms. I just saw PTSD. But now I lost it. Yeah, they did something overboard. Somebody got PTSD. That's why I'm feeling the nervousness. So they going outside. Collective. They thought they was too legit to quit. And now they're going outside. Because the storm is coming. They're getting blindsided. And cut off. This false prophet is getting snip, cut off. That's why they're nervous. They're about to be wrath of God, I tell you. Federal case. They lame. Uncle Tom ass, kiss ass energy. You reap what you sow. Now they playing victim about this setup. Out here trying to make bargains and deals, but that was in the reverse. So they can't make no bargains, no deals. A lot of wasted energy and miscommunication. They're holding a lot of animosity. And they blaming you, collective. Tap! Because they no longer serve their they no longer have their power or position. They're being demoted. And they're remote viewing you. They remote viewing you, collective. Say, hey, somebody in your current home or work community. Bunch of low lives. They in a false marriage and entrapment. Entrapment, false marriage. They entrapped in a false marriage. Yeah, in the shadows. It said they feeling the pressure and the walls is caving in now. They trapped because whatever they doing is not working. The watchtower in reverse. Public embarrassment for them. They got an attitude because they were all up in your business being nosy. They could be locked up behind bars. Your freedom. Yeah, they don't have no freedom. Freedom in the reverse. Freedom in the reverse, and they learning karmics. They learning karmic lessons, and they got no more cards to play. They out of moves. They've been backed into a corner. These scammers. Professional idiots. Jesus Christ. Entrapment for being disloyal. A bunch of lowlives. The signs can no longer be ignored, and they're trying to deny allegations and claims. And they're in their feelings. Because they need to saddle up. It's about to be a bumpy ride for these people. They were so desperate to win. Trying to bind you to their karma was a lot of wasted energy. Now they're getting blindsided because the storm is coming. They thought they was too legit to quit, and now they're going out sad. I'm done. They're getting cut off. This false prophet that was out here trying to enslave souls, they ungodly. And that money that they thought they'd get, and they're not getting shit. You get injustice for these birds of a feather that flock together, collective. I'm done. And I'm out of here because I don't want to be on here any longer. Peace out. I just wanted to pick up on this energy that I was feeling because I was nervous. And I was like, there's no reason for me to feel nervous. I was chilling, laughing, watching videos. There was no reason for me to be nervous. So I was like, let me just tap into this energy real quick. This fresh energy that I'm feeling. And that's what it is. You got fucking a bunch of hierarchy ass people who ain't never been broke in their fucking life. And they about to be broke because they overstepped their boundaries. And they're getting bad news. That they about to be broke. Because you're a triple threat, collective. They was trying to come for you and they can't come for you. You look, you were outnumbered. Says you were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them all. Because you're a triple threat. A lot of people came for you and you still fucking beat them. You defeated them. This King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Emperor, Empress in the reverse, Star in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, a society, a group. You defeated a fucking group of a society, an organization of false prophets, of people who think they high and mighty and got it like that just because they have a high paying job in a high position. That's all you have. You wanted to be the one and you couldn't. And collective is undefeated. And these need to people they need to grow up because they fucking naive. They naive. I'm done. Cat got somebody by the tongue and their balls. Like I said, they're nervous. They could be being recorded. They're nervous. They're being watched. The watchtower. I'm done. Peace out. That was the message. I'll be back a little bit later to, yeah, they got themselves tangled up in a situation. They're about to be taking out their misery for being ignorant. Fucking come on, man. Whatever they did was rejected. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop. Their alchemy was rejected. You're getting fucking liberated, collective. You're getting liberated. You're getting justice and you're getting liberated. And they overstepped their boundaries. I'm out. Peace out. I'll be back with another message. And I'm probably gonna go live on my other channel. I posted it on my community. If you don't know what my other channel is, go to my community section and go there. I think I'm gonna do a positive. I think I'm gonna do some elemental readings. I don't know if it's gonna be today or not, but I'm gonna start doing elemental readings, earth, water, fire, air, signs on that channel. I'm gonna start doing that again over there and give some positive guidance messages. Since I'm always tapping into karmic negative energy, I'm about to start tapping into positive, more positive, motivating, lifting up messages. So we're gonna start doing that over there. I was just gonna just do it and not talk about it, but I need to talk about it to let you know that that's what I'm doing, so you can be guided to go over there. So, and no, they're not gonna stop me. Yeah, they most likely will probably fucking try to shadow ban that account as well, but I don't care. I'm gonna still post on that channel anyway. So if you're looking for some uplifting motivational messages, and not always these karmic messages, then start subscribing to that channel. Let's build that channel up as well. 30-30 as I looked up at the timer. And yeah, let's get this crack-a-lackin', man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see y'all later, collective. I'm gonna go get myself together. Peace out and enjoy your day.